Guys, my name's Harris. Today I'm going to be talking about what part of mechanical engineering I enjoy the most. So there's a lot of different aspects to mechanical engineering, and I think my favorite part would be the hands-on applications that we get to see. Computer science majors will sit there on a computer all day, but we get to go into the lab, actually take these things that we learn in the lectures and in the classroom and put them to use. Some of my favorite things so far at LSU have been getting to do the CNC work and the milling work that you do in the manufacturing processes lab, or this lab, for example, we get to go into the thermal lab and see these things that we learn in the lecture room actually applied. And I think that's really useful because just for example, yesterday I had a job interview and the interviewer's walking me around the lab and he's saying, you know, we've got this equipment and that equipment, and sure enough there's a vapor compression refrigeration cycle, and like that's what we did or doing today, I think. We talked about it last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. And so I think that's really helpful to have that hands-on experiences that we get through mechanical engineering, because if I had gone through that interview and had never seen a vapor compression refrigeration cycle in person, I probably wouldn't recognize it just from the textbook. But I think that that was impactful to the interviewer because we get that hands-on experience. So my favorite part of mechanical engineering would definitely be all the hands-on experience we get throughout the labs, and I think that's going to be really useful in the real world. Like I mentioned, other majors don't necessarily get that hands-on experience, and I think that that's going to be a huge asset to us. Another aspect of engineering, mechanical, that I like is getting to go through the design process and the opportunity to work with your customers. So like if you have an idea that they want completed, you get to talk to them that whole way through as you're coming up with the design that they want. So thank you all.